Welcome to Big Catch Fishing, Mississippi. We're catching some slab crappie. I've got some good live scope footage with picture-in-picture. I'll show you how to tell the difference between crappie and catfish and bass, and how they can sometimes fool you. On the second day, I kept 7 crappie. I'll show you how I fillet crappie with a Bubba Blade cordless knife. On the first day of fishing, the surface temperature of the water was 92 degrees, but the fish were eating jigs. In the circle, you see my weight about 18 inches above the jig, about 10 feet deep. There's one, 12 feet out. Nice little keeper. Black. Letting them go. Here you see a tree topping out about 4 feet deep. There you see the jig dropping right on top of it and some crappie around it. The crappie on the left side of the tree, 11 feet deep, follows the jig but wouldn't commit. Both of those trees were loaded with nice crappie between 10 and 12 feet deep in a school about 13 feet wide. There you see my second cast dropping down. There's one, 18 feet out. That's what I'm talking about. It's a little bit better. Right at 13 inches, black crappie, right there. Letting them go today. Oh yeah. There's one, 16 feet out. Nice one too. Oh my goodness. Get up here in the boat. Big old black crappie. Oh yeah. 13 and a quarter, almost 13 and a half black crappie. Whew. Let him go. Thank you very much. There you see that same school about 13 feet wide, 10 to 12 feet deep. The jig just dropped on the left there of the picture. One of the crappie, or a couple, are actually following the jig. They just wouldn't commit. So I had to reel it in and cast it back to them. You see that one crappie followed it all the way up. So now I'm dropping it back down and I'm just kind of swimming it along the top of the school. That one tree kept getting me hung up, but there you see the jig right on top of the school, right behind a big crappie. One of them just came up, boom, he ate it. There's one, 12 feet out. Couldn't resist it. Oh my goodness, this is a good one. Big old white crappie. Or no, big old black crappie. Get up in this boat. Goodness gracious. This sucker's got to be way over 13 inches. Oh, let's check them out. Oh yeah, 13 3/4 of an inch. Black crappie. Nice one. This would be a great time to hit that like button. Also, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. There's one, came up and got it, 16 feet out. 612.
Easy, easy. That's a little. Definitely a good eater size, 10.5 inches. I like the smaller ones better to eat them. I came out yesterday and really struggled. The surface temperature is almost 91 degrees.
So here's a nice fish about 8 feet from the boat, 7 feet deep. Is it a catfish or a crappie? The key is you can see the way it's moving around. That pretty much tells you it is a catfish. I just decided to drop the jig in front of it just for the heck of it. And sure enough, boom, he ate it.
Came up and got it right under the boat. Oh, it's a catfish. Yeah, that's a catfish. Shoot. Channel cat. There's one. Oh my goodness, 22 feet out. That's a good one. I hope that's a crappie. Oh yes. Get on in this boat. Oh my goodness gracious. Barely boat flipped that toad. My goodness. 13.25 inch. Look at that big daddy. Look at those shoulders. 13.25. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see if we can get another one right out of that same brush pile. There's one, 26 feet out. That's a good one. Oh yes. Big old black crappie. Look at that bag daddy. Nice one. 13.25 black crappie. Oh. Black crappie, letting them go. Yes, sir. Here's the setup. Got the Daiwa Fuego reel, 10-foot ACC crappie sticks,
10-pound test Power Pro braided fishing line.
Tied directly to a 16th ounce lead head jig. It doesn't have the keeper on there. That's a key thing. 16th ounce. It's either nickel plated or just plain unpainted. And I got the blue and pearl slab slayer by Bobby Garland. And above that, about 1 foot 18 inches, is a number 5 split shot. That is what they're liking. There's one, 12 feet out. A little small. They get fired up again.
So I'm still working the same tree. I've been sitting here for over an hour and the school's still there, so I kept working it. There you see the jig dropping down on the left side. One of them's following it. Kind of scared them a little bit. One of them is chasing it. Is he gonna eat it? Come on now, eat it. You can do it. Nope, wouldn't take it. So I had to recast it. There you see the jig dropping down on top of that tree on the right there. It's kind of tricky. You had to reel it over the top of the tree to prevent it from getting hung up. Now you see it dropping back down.
There's one, 16 feet out. Look at that toad. Oh my goodness, let's boat flip this dude. Get in the boat. Goodness gracious. Look at the size of this thing. God. Feel straighten his tail out. See that? 13 3/4. Black crappie. Look at that dude, 13 3/4. Oh, it's a toad. Whew. Nice one. There's one, 16 feet out. White crappie. Get in this boat. So keeper. Got 11.5 inches. White crappie, 11.5 inch. Woo! Thank you very much. Let's catch the great-great-grandma. Come on. We got them fired up here a little bit. Right down at 17 feet. Come on. There's one, 12 feet out. Oh my goodness, that's a catfish. No, that's a crappie. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, get up in this boat. That's a slab crappie right there. Hang on just a second, I'm gonna let you go, buddy. Look at that big toad right there. It's over 13 inches. Right there. Well, all right, let's let you go. Nice. All right, got an uncle. Let's go for a granddaddy now. Come on.
I went fishing early the next morning, and by 6:30 in the morning, the surface temperature was already 84 degrees. There is a nice fish there about 30 feet from the boat. That's a large fish. He's sitting still. You see the weight and jig right above it, past above it. He was not interested, so I had to recast. It's sitting there like a big crappie, and if this is a crappie, it is a giant. There's my jig and weight coming down to it. Oh, he saw it. Is he gonna eat it? I thought for sure that I had a giant crappie, over 3 pounds. It was behaving exactly like a big crappie, but it was a bass. Still a lot of fun to catch. Wrong species. Shows you how sometimes they can fool you, but if the fish are moving around really fast and actively, you're pretty much assured that those are going to be catfish, and usually the bass tend to move around quite a bit as well. This was a nice bass. He was probably over 4 pounds. I didn't weigh it, but it was a big old fat tank. So now there's a new pot of fish about 18 feet from the boat. There you see the weight and jig dropping down right now. And I'm targeting those 4 or 5 fish on the left there, 16 feet from the boat. But boom, one of them came up right there, bam, ate it. He couldn't resist.
Oh my goodness, that's a nice black crappie.
That was a nice move.
12.5 inch black crappie. Hey, look at that dude. Nice one.
I think we got about 8. Tough day. Anyway, got enough for a good meal.
Well, ended up with 7 keepers. It was a tough bite this morning. High pressure, bluebird skies. I know they're all excuses, but anyway, it was a tough day for me. I was glad I got 7 keepers. No giants, it was fun. All right, let's start cleaning these things. So first of all, I've got this cordless Bubba blade with a 9-inch flexible blade on it. It is awesome. Love it for filleting fish. And I got this silver stag knife, found out about it from Deer Meat for Dinner, one of my favorite YouTube channels. It's got your initials. A really good blade. It's a rigid blade that I like a lot. I use this to clean the meat off the bones. Sometimes I use it to fillet the fish, but it's a great knife. Holds an edge, and I'm not sponsored by any of those companies. They're just great products. All right, let's start cleaning these fish. Just run the blade right along the backbone. Don't cut all the way through the tail. And just cut the fillet right off. Nothing to it. Get the right angle. Kind of feel along the blade. And then follow along the backbone. Look at these white meat fillets. Awesome. Take the blades out. Recharge the batteries, and it's good to go. Fishes, are you ready for some crappie fillets, huh? Gotta cut the meat off the bones. That's how I do it. Feel here on the center, make sure there's no pin bones or whatever. Nice little bowl of fillets. Probably at least maybe 2.5 pounds of fillets out of 7 fish. Ready for a treat? There you go. How about one more? That's tasty. There you go. All right. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like button and subscribe. And if you get the chance, get out there and go fishing soon.